Let us start with the chapter Measurement of Matter. Can you recall? Textbook page number 46. What is a Dalton atomic theory? And what is Dalton atomic theory? What do you mean by an atom? Tell me, you have learned in the 7th and the 8th standard an atom consists of some nucleus and an electron. Electron used to revolve around the nucleus in a stable circular orbit. And that electrons are being negatively charged, and the nucleus is made up of a proton and the neutrons. The protons are positively charged and the neutrons are neutral. They have no charge. The protons and the neutrons combine to form a nucleus, and electrons used to revolve around the nucleus in a stable circular orbit. The first model of an atom was proposed by Dalton, Sir John Dalton. The name of the scientist was Sir John Dalton. And what was his theory? Can you recall it? Sir, what is the Dalton atomic theory? Dalton says that matter is made up of a very small particle. These small particles are called as an atom. This small particle are called as an atom. जब स्ट्रक्चर्स नहीं पता था हमें एटम के, तब डाल्टन ने जस्ट उनको डिफाइन करने के लिए बोला, एंड मैटर इज मेड अप ऑफ अ वेरी स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल कॉल्ड एज एन एटम. एन एटम इज अ हार्ड एंड सॉलिड बॉल. बीइंग अ स्मॉलेस्ट यूनिट ऑफ मैटर, इट इज इनडिविजिबल. अगर मैं एग्जांपल लूं, फॉर एग्जांपल अ चौक, सर चौक को फर्दर डिवाइड करते गए अ स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल उसमें मुझे मिलेगा, और एक ऐसा पार्टिकल मिलेगा जिसको हम अपनी आंखों से नहीं देख सकते. सर माइक्रोस्कोप्स आर रिक्वायर्ड, इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक माइक्रोस्कोप्स आर रिक्वायर्ड. तो दैट पार्टिकल कैन नॉट बी फर्दर डिवाइडेड और फर्दर डिस्ट्रॉयड, इज नोन एज एन एटम. सर जॉन डेल्टन ने बताया एटम कंसिस्ट ऑफ a smallest particle. उनको नहीं पता था कि सर it consists of nucleus, electron used to revolve around the nucleus. ये सब नहीं पता था. सर फर्स्ट साइंटिस्ट आए थे, सर जॉन डेल्टन was used to define an atom. ठीक है. What was an atom? An atom is a very smallest particle of a matter. Understood? Which is indivisible, indestructible particle. Well, how are compound classified? What do you mean by a compound? What do you mean by a compound? So compound, so when an atoms of two or more elements combine to form a compound. When an atom of two or more elements combine to form a compound. For example, take an example of, let us take an example of H2O. You know about H2O? So it's a water molecule. It consists of two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. तो सर ये एलिमेंट है कि कंपाउंड है? अरे टेल मी फास्ट, is an element or compound? So definitely is a compound. It consists of two atoms of hydrogen and the one atom of oxygen. That is two or more atoms of different element. The hydrogen and oxygen are the different element combines to form a compound. Combines to form a compound. You have learned the definition of compound in the previous standards. I think so. In the 7th and the 8th standard, you have learned that a molecule. What is a molecule? What do you mean by molecule? First of all, tell me. अरे बेटा, what do you mean by molecule? The molecule is a group of atom. Molecule is a group of atom. Third question, can you recall what are the molecular formulas of salt, slaked lime, water, lime and the limestone? Well, you know about the salts, a common salt, table salt, having the molecular formula NaCl, sodium chloride. Slaked lime, having the molecular formula calcium hydroxide. Repeat it. What is the molecular formula of a slaked lime? Sir, calcium hydroxide, CaOH 2 times. ठीक है. What is the molecular formula of water? Sir, it's well known molecular formula. Sir, हमें पता है water का molecular formula तो H2O होता है. Lime, lime, limestone, lime water. Sir, कुछ भी बोलो, the molecular formula उसके क्या होंगे? CaOH 2 times. That is calcium hydroxide. What is a limestone? You know about the Shahabat tiles? Are marbles? Marbles, a small piece of marbles, that is Shahabat tile, is made up of a limestone. Is made up of a limestone. The molecular formula of a limestone is calcium carbonate. CO3 stands for carbonate. CO3 stands for carbonate. Is a calcium carbonate. Is a calcium carbonate. Okay. Let us revise these three questions. First question was what is Dalton's atomic theory? Sir, name of the scientist was Sir John Dalton. Sir John Dalton used to define an atom. The first scientist used to define an atom was Sir John Dalton. What he says that a matter is made up of a very small particle. These particles are called as an atom. An atom is a hard, a solid ball, being the smallest unit of matter. It is indivisible, indestructible particle. Understood? Come on. Let us accelerate on the another topic. First topic of this chapter, measurement of matter, is a law of conservation of matter. Is a law of conservation of matter. What it states that? Let us read it. There is a no rise or a drop in the weight of a matter during a chemical reaction. In the chemical reaction, the total weight of the reactant is same as that the total weight of the product formed due to the chemical reaction, and this is called as a law of conservation of matter. Take an example of take a solution of a calcium chloride in a beaker, a small conical beaker, and flask. I said a flask is a conical flask. Is a calcium chloride solution was taken in a conical flask, and this test tube contains a solution of sodium sulfate. Sodium stands for Na, SO4 stands for sulfate. Is a sodium sulfate. Is a solution of sodium sulfate and is a solution of calcium chloride. The total weight before the reaction is 300.23 gram. 300.23 grams. That is, they are the reactants. Sir, अभी तक react हुए नहीं है. They are going to react. अभी तक react किया है क्या मैंने? नहीं किया. The solution of calcium chloride is kept in a conical flask, and the solution of a sodium sulfate is kept in a test tube. Before the reaction is being takes place, the net mass of the solution was 300.23 grams. Understood? Now the reaction has been takes place. Sir, हमने क्या किया? फ्लास्क को ऐसे क्या किया? टर्न किया, and we keep on shaking it, mixing it. Sir, mix करने के बाद देखो mix किया. Mix करने के बाद क्या हुआ? Sir, mix करने के बाद डायरेक्टली जो ये बीकर में solution था, the solution of sodium sulfate is being mixed with the solution of calcium chloride. Let us see the reaction part. So CaCl2 plus Na2SO4. CaCl2 stands for calcium chloride. When reacted with the sodium sulfate is being a reactant. Sir, जो reactants होते हैं वो left hand side पे लिखते हैं, और वो जब react होके मुझे मिलेंगे उसको हम बोलते हैं product. उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Product. तो reactions होने के बाद product क्या मिले? is a calcium sulfate. Sir, क्या हुआ exactly? This sulfate forms a combines with the calcium and forms the calcium sulfate, and this Na combines with Cl and form NaCl as a salt. NaCl, sodium chloride, a table salt, common salt. You know what sodium chloride is? A common salt, and forms a calcium sulfate as a precipitate. This arrow sign pointing downward represents a precipitate, white precipitate of calcium sulfate in a solution of NaCl solution. What do you mean by precipitate? Is an insoluble solid in the solution. Define precipitate is the insoluble solid in the solution. That is, precipitate forms a precipitate of calcium sulfate plus sodium chloride as a product. Sir, after the reaction हमें देखना क्या था exactly? Reactions part को तो समझना ही था. अब reactions में हुआ क्या? After the reaction, the weight was 300.23 gram. So before the reaction, the weight was 300.23 gram. That is, during the chemical reaction, there is a no loss of weight or gain of weight. Sir, इसमें कुछ weight बढ़ा क्या? 25 हुआ, 27 हुआ, 300 से 350 ग्राम हुआ क्या? नहीं सर. 300 से 250 ग्राम हुआ क्या? Reduce हुआ क्या weight? कुछ ऐसा मतलब reduction हुआ क्या? नहीं सर. मतलब during the chemical reaction, there is a conservation of matter. Understood? So इधर हम लोग ने ना ये क्लोजिंग टैप लगा रखा है, जिसकी वजह से गैसियस फॉर्म में से जो सोल्यूशन है वो ये इवेपोरेट ना हो जाए. इसकी वजह से मुझे द वेट बिफोर द reaction takes place and after the reaction has been takes place is being equal. 300.23 and 300.23 is nothing but the law of conservation of matter. देखो वापस से रीड करो, अभी लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मैटर आपको समझ में आएगा. There is a no rise or drop in the weight of matter. There is a no rise, no drop in the weight of matter during the chemical reaction. In the chemical reaction, the total weight of the reactant stands for, sir, before reaction जो react होने वाले उनको reactant बोलते हैं. The total weight of the reactant, that is 300.23 gram, is same. Yes sir, it's same as the total weight of the product formed. Total weight of the product form is 300.23 gram due to the chemical reaction, and this is called as a law of conservation of matter. What do you mean by conservation? You have learned in the 8th and the 9th standard the conservation of energy. That is, energy is neither be created nor be destroyed. It is being transformed from one form to another form. For example, sir, हमने switch on किया, light switch on किया, the electric energy is converted into the light energy. If we switch on the fan, that electric energy is converted into the mechanical energy of fan. That is a conservation of energy. The energy is neither be created nor be destroyed. Here also, the law of conservation of matter only states that is, matter is neither be created and nor be destroyed during the chemical reaction. Therefore, the total weight of the reactant and the product remains same. That is, there is no rise or drop in the weight of the matter during the chemical reaction. Understood the law of conservation of matter? Understood or not? Textbook page number 48, law of constant proportion. In year 1794, the French scientist J.L. Proust started the law of constant proportion. What it states that the proportion by weight of constituent element in various samples of compound is fixed. Understand that law? No sir. Let us take an example and understand that law. For example, the proportion by weight of hydrogen and oxygen is 1/8 in water. This means that if 9 gram of water is formed by chemical combination of 18 gram of oxygen and the 1 gram of hydrogen. अगर मैं बोलूँ sir, I have a 9 gram of water, I have to separate the oxygen in them and the hydrogen in them, then it consists of 18 gram of oxygen and the 1 gram of hydrogen chemically combines to form a 9 gram of water. So 8 gram of oxygen and the 1 gram of hydrogen chemically combine to form a 9 gram of water. That is, the ratios are 1:8. The ratios are 1:8 in the water. You know about water molecule H2O. H2O is a molecule of element or molecule of compound? Tell me. Is a molecule of element or molecule of compound? Sir, is a molecule of compound. Why compound? Define compound. Sir, when an atom of different element combine to form a compound. Here different element are hydrogen and oxygen. To form a water molecule, 2 atoms of hydrogen and the 1 atom of oxygen combines to form a 1 molecule of water. So 1 molecule of water consists of 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Understood? Why is it so? The ratios are 1:8. Why the ratios are 1/4, 2/8? Is it a fixed value? Having some relation with the water molecule? Yes, it has a relation with the water molecule. The atomic masses of hydrogen and oxygen are 1 and 16 respectively. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 and atomic mass of oxygen is 16 respectively. You know about the atomic mass? You have learned in an 8th standard. I have explained you that concept of atomic mass. Atomic mass, an atom consists of positively charged nucleus and a negatively charged electron used to revolve around the nucleus in a circular orbit. This nucleus consists of positive charged proton and neutral neutron which have no charge, and the number of proton plus number of neutron in the nucleus is the atomic mass. Number of proton plus number of neutron in the nucleus is atomic mass. That is, hydrogen has atomic mass 1 and the oxygen has atomic mass 16 respectively. Hydrogen atom is small and the oxygen atom is a bigger, which have a 16 atomic mass respectively. This means that the proportion by weight in the constituent element H and O in compound H2O is 2:16, which is 1 by 8, which is 2 by 16, which is 1 by 8. Why is it so? Sir, hydrogen has atomic mass 1, oxygen has atomic mass 8. Oxygen has atomic mass 16. To form a single water molecule, we have to take 2 atoms of hydrogen and the 1 atom of oxygen. That is 2 plus 16, that is 18 gram. That is H2O. To form a H2O, 18 gram of H2O, we have to take 2 gram of hydrogen and the 16 gram of oxygen. 2 gram of hydrogen and the 16 gram of oxygen. The ratios are 2:16. अगर इनको 2 से डिवाइड करें तो क्या मिलेगा? 1 by 8. Therefore, the proportions are 1 by 8. Take another example. Similar, the proportion of weight of carbon and oxygen in carbon dioxide. Tell me carbon dioxide, molecular formula of carbon dioxide. Sir, carbon dioxide is a carbon dioxide. Their proportions are 3:8. Why the proportions are 3:8? If we consider a bag, sir, a bag consists of 44 gram of carbon dioxide. Or if I want to form a 44 gram of carbon dioxide, I have to take a 12 gram of carbon and 32 gram of oxygen in that. In the constant proportions, 12 gram of carbon and the 32 gram of oxygen participates or chemically combine to form a 44 gram of carbon dioxide. That is, sir, 12 gram of oxygen, 12 gram of carbon and the 32 gram of oxygen chemically combined to form a 44 gram of carbon dioxide. Therefore, अगर मैं इनको 4 से डिवाइड कर दूं, मतलब अगर ये कैंसलेशंस करूं तो कितने मिलेंगे? 3:8. 4 3s are 4 8s are 32. That is, the ratios are 3:8. Tell me, if I want to form a 88 gram of carbon dioxide, then how much gram of carbon and how much gram of oxygen chemically combined to form a 88 gram of carbon dioxide? Tell me. Sir, 24 gram of carbon and 64 gram of oxygen chemically combine to form a 88 gram of carbon dioxide. Sir, 24 gram of oxygen and how much gram of 24 gram of oxygen, 24 gram of carbon and 64 gram of oxygen chemically combined to form a 88 gram of carbon dioxide. 88 gram of carbon dioxide. If we cancel it, the ratios are 3:8, which is always fixed. For a given compound. That is a law of constant proportion. Understand, this is a simple law. The proportion by weight. The proportions are 1 by 8 in a water compound, water molecule. Water is also a compound. So similarly in a carbon dioxide, the proportions are 3:8. The proportion by weight of the constituent element. Here the constituent elements in the water is hydrogen and oxygen. The proportion by weight of the constituent element. Here the constituent elements are hydrogen and oxygen in various samples of compound. Is always fixed. Understood? The law of constant proportion was started by scientist J.L. Prost. J.L. Prost in a year 1794.